So I'm going to mute everyone. But along the lines of these cool little quips and sayings, very much in line with what I was thinking today, is I'm going to invoke the spirit of Yogi Berra, whom, sayings like "it ain't over till it's over," or you can observe a lot by watching. Sort of these obvious cute things. And I'm going to try to tie that into some Buddhist notions around. So the primary, it's called the primary and secondary arrows, either of suffering or of pain. And the idea is there's usually, when we struggle with something, there's usually the immediate thing that triggers the struggle that we have. And then for many of us, there's a secondary layer that kicks in that says, oh, I shouldn't be struggling with that thing that I'm struggling with. Right. And so of late, this has been coming up for me a lot. I've been spending a crazy amount of time uh, trying to figure out and frankly grappling with our health insurance system in this country, specifically because we are starting at the clinics, we're starting to take insurance for certain treatments, and some are FDA approved and some aren't, and so on and so forth. And um, yeah, it is insane to me how complicated our insurance system is. So you get credentialed with certain carriers, and then, they have certain benefits, but some plans, the Pro Silver plan, it gives you certain benefits, whereas the HMO, blah, 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 Bronze plan does not, right? And some stuff is covered by insurance and some isn't. And it manifests in this situation where I'd say 80% of the time, I can't answer the question to myself or to the patient and say, here's what's coming your way. Here's how much this is going to cost. If we run it through your insurance, here's how it works. Anyway, so I've been finding myself in these situations where I have lots of Yogi Berra like experiences where I'm like, boy, my frustrations really frustrate me. Like I'm actually frustrated about the fact that I'm feeling frustrated, or I feel so sad about feeling sad so much of the time. Right? It's that additional layer. Or my favorite one, very pertinent to me these days, is my anger really pisses me off. So I'm actually angry about the fact that I'm getting angry or frustrated by the shenanigans that are going on. Okay, so I thought let's spend some time today, because I think this is a very common experience that we all have, to see if we can drop into a place and be able to tease apart that primary arrow that hurts, it stings, it's whatever that initial insult is, and then see if you can tease apart the secondary layer that many of us unconsciously just layer in there, which adds yet more suffering to it, right? So it's bad enough to stub your toe, on the chair that was left in the middle of the living room. It's a whole other thing now to be looking for someone to blame and be pissed off at them or at ourselves because we always and we never, and that kind of stuff. So let's see if we can just tease the primary and secondary components out. Okay, let's try it out. So close your eyes. And let's just for the next 90 seconds or so, just be patient and allow your energy to drop into, settle into stillness. It might take a little bit of time. That's okay. Let's make space for it. Just noticing thoughts coming and going, breath coming and going, sensations appearing and disappearing. And the one constant through all of those experiences is this thing called consciousness. It's the awareness that we are the space tapestry on which all of these thoughts and sensations and memories appear and then disappear. And then setting the intention to some creativity, some openness, some patience and spaciousness to just for a few minutes. We're going to explore some parts of the mechanics of our mind. We're setting the intention for some willingness to go there. And then let's go there. So bring to mind an experience that you can remember where you felt frustrated, kind of frustration where you're just, it's like you want to clench your fist and you're kind of going, oh, I believe this is happening. Like, what's the problem? Maybe it's with a person who's just not getting what you're trying to communicate to them, or someone who's just not getting the flow of traffic and is obstructing traffic in a certain way, or person who's in their car with the engine on in the parking spot that you're hoping for and they just won't move. They're obviously doing something. Whatever it might be for you, just notice that experience of frustration. Where in the body do you feel frustration? How does it register in the mind? And then see if there's any part of you that is feeling frustrated by the fact that this situation or these people are getting at you, getting under your skin in a certain way. Like, can you locate any frustration about feeling frustrated? And just notice the quality of that experience. It's like the first frustration is kind of an insult enough. It's frustrating enough. So then layer into it the second piece, which somehow says, well, I shouldn't feel so frustrated about this frustration. Notice how there's a different quality to that. And we can do the same with anger. So maybe it's the political situation or things that are going on in the world, certain people, and it pisses you off. You feel anger about it. It could be righteous indignation. It could be some kind of petty annoyance or irritation. Doesn't matter. Just feel into whatever it is for you. Like that's the first arrow, just the anger itself. It's probably uncomfortable, degree of intensity to it. And then see if you can locate maybe the second layer, which might be that you're feeling angry at yourself for feeling angry all the time. Why do I let these people get under my skin? I knew that they were going to do this. I know that this is how they roll. Like, why am I spending so much time being pissed off about the fact that I'm pissed off at them all the time? Just notice that. Just be curious. What's that all about? We can also explore sadness. So just touching into something that leaves you feeling sad, maybe a little bit hopeless, despondent. And is there sadness about feeling sad about this issue so often? Does it feel hopeless to feel that sense of hopelessness so frequently? And again, we're not trying to make anything right or wrong. It is what it is. But we're just getting curious about, oh yeah, there's different flavors of energy and awareness, or we're just getting familiar with being able to tease those two apart. And then to move into a little more of an uplifting kind of energy. So, I just like the idea of like one of my resolutions is to go see more comedy shows. Why? Because laughing is fun. Like laughing is funny. So, maybe drop into something that you find funny or amusing, and just notice how sort of laughter begets more laughter and amusement begets more levity and joy. So the same concept applies there as well. Like hanging out with funny, jovial people because they make me laugh. Take a deep breath in through the nose, slow exhale through the mouth. Keep it long, keep it going. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In through the nose, through the mouth, just shaking off any remnants of frustrating, sad, annoying, angering experiences. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open your eyes. Um, yeah, hope that was a fun one. To me, I think one of the most rewarding things about this whole process that we engage in here is being able to tie it back to my own like lived moments throughout the day, where I'm like, there's that thing that that we keep practicing, or there it is. It shows up in that way. So anyway, I hope that was useful, and have a great weekend. See you on Monday, hopefully.